Contrast again. Today I'm here to another anime review, and this anime review is to Gatchaman Crowds Insight. Yes, guys, we're on now. We're finally on episode. By the way, guys, it's episode 0. This is episode 0. If you didn't tell by the title, this is episode 0 of Gatchaman Crowds Insight. Some of you who don't know, who just started watching anime or just started watching Gatchaman or something, this anime do have episode 0s. They don't just go episode 1. These are episode 0s. Now, usually, these episode 0s are like OVA episodes, or, you know, episodes that don't really supposed to be part of the story, just insight to what the story's about, or maybe just put there for fan service stakes, or, you know, just to be there, just to have fun, and just, you know, the mind and stuff, but also usually there for summary up and stuff. Like, well, just this episode did at the first 3 seconds, the first 3 minutes. The first 3 minutes, it was recapping from the first season. The first 3 minutes. Then, after those 3 minutes, it then gone to the actual main point of the story. Because now we're going back to then go back to it's like a story that will connect to the next episodes. So this is like this episode 0 is more like a build-up episode. Because it does only last for, let me see, it only lasts for 14 minutes and 31 seconds. Yep, the entire episode only lasts for 14 minutes and 31 seconds. So, it's not as long as the other Gatchaman episodes. Which is another good point to tell out that usually, like, these kind of episodes, which are just introducing, just recapping, also bring out, what's gonna happen in this series, this season 2 of Gatchaman, because this is season 2. This is season 2, guys, not season 1. It's season 2, if you guys didn't understand. Because this is the second season of Gatchaman. There's another season. So if you're watching this series, if I need to tell you guys, if you're watching this video and you have not watched Gatchaman before, I recommend you just skip this video and go and watch Gatchaman Season 1 before you go to this. I have not reviewed Season 1. I have not reviewed Season 1, guys. So, too bad. You won't be able to, see me review Gatchaman Season 1. But you are going to see me do episode reviews of Season 2. So, I just recommend you guys go to Season 1 first before you watch Season 2. Because it helps you understand the series, because it seems like this episode just shows you it's carrying on from the first season where it left off. Now, of course, this episode is, like I said, 14 minutes and 31 seconds, so it's not that long. So basically, this is an anime short. This episode is an anime short episode. So because anything that's below, I take it below the usual length for anime, it's usually a anime short. But anyway, this episode is just like a part of it is recapped, a little bit is recapped, and then a bit more intel to the story that's going to happen, and it starts off. Now, we got introduced, we found out Rhea, the guy who dresses like a girl character who created you can say, website, app for phones and stuff that can create these mechanical alien-like beings, seems like it, called crowds. Now, if you are watching this, guys, I just recommend, if you've not watched Gatchaman, like I said, watch the first season because you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because I'm not going to go into I'm not going to go into detail what Gatchaman is, because usually people who are watching season 2 are more like have watched season 1. Because this is season 2, so recommend you guys not to watch this. But anyway, crowds are now getting used for good. Now they're getting used for good, but for some reason there's still people out there who are still using the crowds app for evil. Because now we have these crowds known as red crowds, because you know the usual crowd color is light blue. It's usually light blue, or blue in general. But these crowds are red crowds. And they represent the people who are trying to cause mischief, kind of cause trouble. And, of course, we know the Gatchaman powers. We know that the person who created Reviwe, he was the one who created, crowds in the first place with his Gatchaman powers. But anyway, so basically, but then Hijimi, our main character, comes in. And then then we got Hijimi, who comes in after when Rhea comes from a transport ability to save the Prime Minister from the attack from the Red Crowds. So the Red Crowds try to attack the Prime Minister of Japan. Seems like it in this series. Well, this series is more based on the futuristic period, so the new Prime Minister, seems like it, I think. But this Prime Minister got attacked, the Prime Minister got attacked by these red crowds, so the Gatchaman and the other Gatchaman came forth. Now, Hijimi, the main character, the main female character, and the main character of the series, after activate her transporter ability, because it seems like she can transport people. Which I feel, well, she can create portals. That is something. That's quite useful now. That means now these guys the Gatchamans can get to the scene more quicker, I'd say. Just needs to get there first, of course, because I think there's one default how this can work. Seems like Rhea can go through any mechanical machine. She can come through from any cell-like or screen-like mechanical object. She can come through that to get to the area. Now, but the others need to go through her portal she creates, so of course she needs to be at the area. So I can see one default where this ability of hers could unfortunately cost the characters from saving the world, technically. But anyway, the Gatchamans come and they kick off and defeated the red crowds, and yeah, and this is how this episode works. So like I said, it's not really supposed to be part of the main story, but this helps out with the story. So, and I can't wait for the next episode, because I'm definitely watching Gatchaman, because I enjoy Gatchaman. Like, it's like, it brings forth my childhood again. Like I said, it brings forth my childhood again, because technically, you can say Gatchaman is like more of a Power Ranger based anime. It's a Power Ranger based anime. Gatchaman's Power Ranger based anime. Yeah, that's how I saw and still see Gatchaman as a Power Ranger based anime. Of course, it's more mature than Power Rangers. When Gatchaman's more the characters have more, the female characters have more sex appeal, more, even though it's anime, the real life version, the real Power Rangers, it won't go cleavage when this anime does do that. And also the language. Power Rangers don't do bad language. Power Rangers will never do, swear or say proper bad language when Gatchaman it does, so we know, that's one way you can know it's for our age group. But this episode has been a very good episode. I like the animation again for Gatchaman. It has really interesting animation if you guys never seen this performance animation. And this animation, I say, is really good. And this animation again was actually one of the very good animation for a starter, for a build-up episode, for a build-up episode, which I feel like that's a good way to start out. A good way, even though it's short, it's a good way to start out an episode. And I really enjoyed it. So yeah. Anyway guys, that's my review of Gatchaman Crowds of Insight episode 0. So, I hope you guys like it, guys. Become a training fans today. If you guys want to send me fan mail, go in my description below. My address is there, and yeah. And I hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. And guys, I'm gonna say it. Bird on!